Are you ready to take control of your financial future and build a life of true freedom? Learn the insider secrets of the rich, discover proven strategies to double your income, and secure your financial peace of mind with Tony Robbins and Peter Mallouk's timeless wisdom. This audiobook will guide you through the essential principles for achieving financial success, no matter what the market throws at you. In Unshakeable Wealth, Tony Robbins and Peter Mallouk share their revolutionary insights into the world of finance, revealing the secrets that Wall Street doesn't want you to know. Drawing on decades of experience and expertise, they provide a clear and actionable roadmap for anyone who wants to build wealth, protect their savings, and live life on their own terms. This audiobook will empower you with the knowledge and tools needed to make smart investment decisions, secure your financial future, and achieve true financial freedom. Focus points. The importance of knowledge. Learn why investing in your education is the most powerful investment you can make for building wealth. Discover how your mindset, beliefs, and understanding of money directly impact your financial success. Taming the stock market. Uncover practical, actionable strategies to protect your investments during market volatility. Learn how to find stability, minimize risks, and build wealth over time. Avoiding the biggest investment mistake. Find out why not investing at all can be the biggest pitfall when it comes to growing your wealth. Learn how to overcome fears and take charge of your financial future. Creating a retirement you love, from planning to implementation. Robbins and Mallouk provide a step-by-step guide to crafting a retirement filled with freedom, stability, and happiness, complete with champagne and sunsets. Working with the right advisor. Discover the qualities of an impartial, knowledgeable, and trustworthy financial advisor who can help guide you through the financial landscape. Mastering the rules of money. Learn the essential principles and strategies that govern the game of money, giving you the confidence to take control of your finances. Success and happiness. Understand the powerful link between financial stability, success, and true happiness. Learn how your money mindset can shape your quality of life and well-being. Learning outcomes. By listening to this audiobook, you'll gain practical knowledge of how to build wealth and make smarter investment decisions. Discover proven strategies to protect your assets, even in uncertain markets. Learn why financial education is the key to financial freedom. Understand how to work with a knowledgeable financial advisor to achieve your goals. Develop a wealth-building mindset that will help you live life on your own terms. Master the essential rules of money and ensure your financial success. Focus point 1. The best investment in your wealth journey is knowledge. In today's unpredictable economic climate, our financial footing feels increasingly uncertain. The global financial system is teetering, with once stable nations and megacorporations now facing bankruptcy. This volatility creates a constant sense of downward pressure, leaving many feeling trapped in a seemingly endless cycle of instability. Unfortunately, it is the middle and lower income groups who often bear the greatest burden of these economic shifts. To make matters worse, the widespread lack of financial education only exacerbates the problem, as even trusted economic leaders are often left bewildered and uncertain about the way forward. In the face of such uncertainty, how can you protect yourself and your loved ones? What steps can you take to safeguard your financial well-being and create a sense of security amidst the chaos? Tony Robbins and Peter Mallouk offer clear answers to these crucial questions. One of their primary recommendations is to avoid letting fear dictate your financial decisions. While fear is a natural reaction to uncertainty, allowing it to drive your choices can be harmful. Instead of succumbing to panic, Robbins and Mallouk suggest taking a step back and creating space in your life for activities that bring you peace and joy. This will help calm your mind and reduce the anxiety that often clouds financial judgment. Additionally, it's essential to be discerning about the information you consume. In times of economic turbulence, falsehoods, misinterpretations, and unfounded speculations are rampant. Many so-called experts may be misinformed, or worse, they may intentionally mislead the public for personal gain. In such a landscape, credible, actionable financial advice becomes a rare commodity. What you truly need is reliable expert guidance that empowers you to make informed decisions. However, accessing this kind of knowledge often seems out of reach for most people, as top-tier financial experts typically reserve their best advice for high-paying clients and exclusive circles. This is where Robbins and Mallouk stand out. Robbins, leveraging his connections and resources, has managed to gain access to the strategies and insights of the world's most successful financial gurus. Through this audiobook, he distills these valuable lessons into actionable steps that anyone can follow. With their wisdom at your disposal, you can say goodbye to financial worries and unlock a life of financial security and peace of mind. Let this audiobook be your guide to mastering your financial future, transforming the way you approach money, and ultimately achieving a stress-free, empowering relationship with wealth. Focus point 2. Don't settle for less profit than you deserve. While many understand the importance of saving and investing for retirement to secure a comfortable future, it's just as crucial to have a strategy that maximizes the returns on your hard-earned money. Too often, people jump into investments without taking the time to thoroughly research and evaluate their options, which can lead to missed opportunities for greater financial growth. Ignorance is not bliss when it comes to managing your finances. One common misconception in the financial world is that mutual funds, which pool resources from multiple investors, are inherently safe and provide strong returns. Many people are drawn to these funds because they are managed by professionals who aim to meet the fund's objectives. While investors can access information about the fund's management team, they typically don't have direct involvement in decision-making or access to the expertise behind every trade. However, in reality, even experienced market professionals face challenges when selecting the best-performing stocks. Despite their extensive analysis, mistakes are still made, and fees are incurred with every transaction. These fees, averaging 2% annually, might seem small at first, but over time they significantly reduce the returns on your investments. For example, let's say the stock market yields a 7% annual return. Over 50 years, with the power of compound interest, every dollar invested could grow to $30. But if you're paying a 2% annual fee, your returns are reduced to just 5%, meaning that same dollar would only grow to $10. That's a staggering 67% reduction in potential profits, leaving you with just 1/3 of what you could have earned. Now imagine this. You've invested all your capital, taken on all the risks, and yet you're walking away with a fraction of the potential profit. Is that the outcome you want? If you're starting to wonder if better investment options exist, the answer is yes. While buying individual shares of successful companies is one approach, share prices in many top-performing companies have already skyrocketed. So what's the alternative? Consider low-cost index funds. These funds don't require active managers, which means you avoid the hidden fees and costs associated with mutual funds. Index funds aim to replicate the overall market's performance, offering a safer, more guaranteed approach compared to actively managed funds that try to outperform the market. By investing in index funds, you can ensure that your money is working as hard as possible, maximizing your returns while minimizing unnecessary costs. This strategy gives you access to broad market exposure and a proven track record of long-term growth, without the hidden fees that could otherwise eat away at your profits. Understanding the market's fluctuations is also important. For instance, a market correction, which is a decline of at least 10% from the market's peak, or a bear market, a decline of 20% or more, can present opportunities for savvy investors to buy at lower prices. By educating yourself on these market dynamics and avoiding costly mistakes, you can ensure that your financial future is as prosperous as possible. In the end, don't settle for less. Take the time to invest wisely and reap the full benefits of your hard work. By making informed choices and focusing on cost-effective, proven strategies, you can achieve the financial growth you deserve. Focus point 3. Find an impartial advisor. As your wealth begins to grow, managing your finances on your own can become increasingly complex. While many people initially handle their financial planning themselves, there comes a time when bringing in a professional advisor can help you reach your financial goals faster and with more precision. A knowledgeable consultant can offer strategies and insights that ensure your wealth is protected and continues to grow. However, choosing the right financial advisor is critical. This isn't a decision you want to make lightly or without due diligence. The financial industry is full of various types of professionals, and not all of them have your best interests at heart. Avoid simply picking any firm or expert that comes your way. Doing so can be a risky move. To ensure you find an advisor who genuinely puts your needs first, look for an independent consultant who is legally bound to prioritize your interests over their own financial gains. These advisors, known as fiduciaries, are required by law to act in your best interest, and failing to do so can lead to legal consequences. In contrast, advisors who aren't fiduciaries may prioritize the financial success of their own firm over your needs, potentially leading to conflicts of interest. There are three main types of financial advisors. Brokers. These professionals represent their companies and are primarily focused on selling financial products to clients. Brokers may push you into purchasing certain products, even if those products aren't the best fit for your financial goals. As a rule of thumb, it's best to avoid brokers as their recommendations are often tied to the products they're trying to sell. Dual-registered advisors. These professionals hold licenses as both fiduciaries and brokers, meaning they are qualified to sell financial products while also providing investment advice. While they may be well-versed in the industry, they still have the potential for conflicts of interest. Ideally, you should focus on working with pure fiduciaries, avoiding those who are dual-registered. Independent consultants. These are professionals who operate without affiliation to any specific company or product. They are the gold standard for unbiased financial advice, as their only obligation is to offer recommendations based on your unique financial situation. Independent consultants can provide objective, customized advice tailored to your goals, free from any external pressures. When selecting a wealth advisor, it's essential to ask for references from both current and past clients. This will give you a sense of how the advisor works and whether they have a history of building strong, successful relationships with clients. To ensure you are hiring a pure fiduciary, follow these steps. Check for any affiliations with financial institutions or specific products that might influence their recommendations. A fiduciary should have no such ties. Request their professional qualifications and verify their certifications to ensure they are fully qualified to provide financial advice. Watch for salesmanship. If the advisor seems more interested in selling you a product than offering tailored financial advice, that's a red flag. Once you've narrowed down your list of potential advisors, schedule interviews or consultations with them. This will give you a chance to ask important questions, gauge their communication style, and determine if you feel comfortable working with them. Building trust and rapport is crucial in the advisor-client relationship, as it will form the foundation for any long-term financial success. By taking the time to carefully select an impartial advisor, you can ensure that your financial future is in good hands and that your wealth continues to grow according to your best interests. Focus point 4. The game of money has its rules. Throughout his extensive study of successful investors, Tony Robbins sought to uncover the common thread that unified their strategies. While each financial expert had their own unique approach, Robbins identified 4 essential principles that all high-achieving investors followed. These rules aren't mere suggestions. They form the foundation of sound investment practices and are crucial for anyone serious about managing their wealth effectively. Avoid losses. One of the most important lessons Robbins discovered is the significance of avoiding losses. This might sound obvious, but it's something that many new investors overlook. The instinct to recover losses can cloud judgment and lead to poor decisions. Experienced investors know that rule number 1. Never lose money. Rule number 2. Never forget rule number 1, as famously stated by Warren Buffett. Even small losses can have a substantial long-term impact due to the compounding effect, and avoiding them should always be the top priority. Asymmetric risk, reward. The second rule is about ensuring that the potential reward of an investment vastly outweighs the risks involved. It's tempting to believe that high rewards require high risks, but in reality, seasoned investors focus on asymmetric risk-reward, ensuring that for every unit of risk, there's a significantly larger potential reward. When you're evaluating an investment, always ask yourself, what could I lose versus what could I gain? The goal is to minimize risks while maximizing returns, not to gamble with your money in hopes of striking it rich. Tax efficiency. Taxes are one of the largest deductions from your earnings, and high-income earners, particularly in industrialized cities, can face income tax rates as high as 50%. To maximize returns, it's essential to find strategies to legally reduce the amount that is taxed. For example, in many jurisdictions, if you hold an asset for more than a year, you're eligible for long-term capital gains tax rates, which are typically much lower than regular income tax rates. Understanding how taxes affect your investments is crucial for creating a tax-efficient strategy that keeps more of your money working for you. Diversification. Diversification is a timeless investment principle. The saying, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket," holds true in the world of finance. Spreading your investments across different asset classes, industries, geographical regions, and even time horizons can protect your portfolio from the volatility of any single investment. If one investment underperforms or suffers a loss, the others may help cushion the blow. Diversification allows you to manage risk while still capitalizing on potential returns across various markets. While no investment is completely risk-free, following these principles can help you navigate the complexities of wealth building with more confidence and security. Understanding and applying the rules of the financial game will help you make smarter, more informed decisions, ultimately leading to greater financial success. Focus point 5. How your mind affects your wallet. Achieving financial freedom often feels like a distant goal for many, and surprisingly, the main barrier to success is not the complexity of financial strategies or the unpredictability of the markets but rather our own mindset. The same mental habits and instincts that help us navigate everyday life can sometimes work against us when it comes to managing money. Here are several key mental biases that can influence our financial decisions. Confirmation bias. This bias occurs when we seek information that supports our existing beliefs while disregarding conflicting data. For example, if you've had success with a particular stock, you might only focus on the positive news about that stock and ignore any potential risks. To avoid falling into this trap, it's essential to actively seek out diverse viewpoints and be open to the idea that our assumptions might be wrong. Challenging our own perspectives can lead to better decision-making and less emotional investing. Recency bias. Another common mental pitfall is assuming that recent trends will continue indefinitely. If a stock has been rising, it's easy to assume it will keep increasing in value, but financial markets are cyclical and trends can reverse. It's crucial to remember that past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. A disciplined investment strategy that involves regularly reviewing and adjusting your portfolio, typically once or twice a year, will help you avoid overestimating short-term gains and keep your long-term goals on track. Overconfidence. Overestimating our abilities is another mental trap investors often fall into. Believing that we have the skills to beat the market can lead to risky decisions. While it's good to be confident, it's also important to acknowledge our limitations. The most successful investors understand the value of sticking to low-cost, diversified options like index funds, which can provide steady growth over time without the need for frequent trading or market timing. Greed. The allure of quick, substantial returns can be tempting, but chasing high-risk opportunities often leads to disappointment. Greed can push us towards speculative investments and short-term thinking. Instead, adopting a disciplined approach to long-term investing, focusing on solid, well-researched opportunities, can help us build wealth steadily. As Tony Robbins aptly puts it, I can tell you the secret to happiness in one word: progress. Financial progress is often gradual and requires patience. Home bias. It's natural to feel safer investing in familiar markets or local companies. This is known as home bias, and it can limit your exposure to global opportunities. Focusing solely on domestic investments might prevent you from tapping into profitable markets abroad. To counter this, diversifying your portfolio by investing in international markets and different sectors can open up new avenues for growth and reduce the risk of being too concentrated in one area. Negativity bias. Our brains are wired to remember negative experiences more vividly than positive ones, and this can lead us to overreact during market downturns. This heightened emotional response might cause us to panic sell or make impulsive decisions based on fear. The key to navigating market volatility is to stay calm, stick to your investment plan, and keep your long-term goals in sight. It's important to recognize that every investor faces losses and setbacks, but successful investors keep their focus on the bigger picture. By being mindful of these mental biases, we can make better, more rational financial decisions. Staying grounded, avoiding emotional reactions, and following a disciplined investment approach can help ensure that our mindset works in favor of building wealth, rather than hindering it. Where success meets happiness. We all experience that inner pull, a yearning for a life that's extraordinary, far from the ordinary. Whether it's an aspiration for success, meaning, or just something more, this drive is universal and deeply embedded in us. The key to living that remarkable life lies in mastering two essential areas: the science of achievement and the art of fulfillment. The science of achievement. Tony Robbins emphasizes that to become an achiever, 3 fundamental ingredients are necessary. Focus. Focus is the first and most crucial step. Imagine focusing sunlight through a magnifying glass until it ignites a piece of paper. That level of concentration is required to achieve your goals. When your attention is scattered, progress becomes slow and ineffective. Channeling all your energy and resources toward a singular purpose is the key to overcoming obstacles and reaching your objectives. Action is where dreams start turning into reality. But not just any action. Bold, intentional steps are essential. Once you've identified your goal, it's time to roll up your sleeves and dive into the work required. It's easy to dream, but dreams remain just that, dreams, until you take the concrete steps needed to make them happen. Action is the vehicle that drives progress. Grace. Sometimes things just seem to fall into place in ways we can't fully explain. This is where grace, luck, or a miracle can play a role. It's that spark when things work out beyond your control. Life always has elements that are unpredictable, and sometimes success requires a bit of that intangible force. Acknowledge and cherish these moments, as they can bring unexpected breakthroughs on your journey. The art of fulfillment. While achieving success is often celebrated, it's equally important to recognize that fulfillment doesn't automatically accompany achievement. You can reach the pinnacle of success and still feel empty inside. This paradox shows that fulfillment is a different and separate pursuit from success. Progress. The feeling of personal growth is one of the greatest sources of satisfaction. Knowing that you're better today than you were yesterday is deeply fulfilling. Whether it's learning something new, pushing your boundaries, or achieving milestones in your personal life, progress makes you feel alive. It's about the journey and the transformation that happens as you go. Giving. Giving is another essential element for fulfillment. It's often the small, everyday acts of kindness that bring the most joy. Whether it's helping someone in need, offering a kind word, or simply being there for someone, these acts of generosity create a sense of purpose and connection. The joy of giving, no matter how small, nurtures happiness and can make a lasting impact on others. The intersection of success and happiness. Ultimately, success and happiness are intertwined, but they require different approaches. Success involves focus, action, and sometimes luck, but happiness is rooted in progress and giving. By balancing the drive for achievement with the pursuit of fulfillment, you can experience a life that not only feels accomplished but also deeply meaningful. As Tony Robbins reminds us, the secret to happiness is progress. Embrace both the science of achievement and the art of fulfillment, and you'll discover the remarkable life that's waiting for you. Conclusion. Imagine a life where you never have to worry about money. A life where you feel the peace that comes from knowing you'll always be able to provide for your loved ones and make a positive impact on the world, no matter what the economy or stock market does. This sense of security is what many of us crave, and it's attainable through financial education. Financial education is your key to unlocking that security. It's not just about making money, it's about understanding how to manage it wisely. With the right knowledge, you can navigate through the uncertainties of economic change with confidence. This education isn't limited to how to accumulate wealth, but extends to creating a mindset focused on long-term financial goals, taking calculated risks, and recognizing patterns in the economy that affect your finances. Your relationship with money should evolve from one of stress and uncertainty to one of control and growth. By embracing financial education, you transform money into a tool that supports your stability and allows for future prosperity. However, it's essential to remember that true wealth is not solely defined by money. True wealth is holistic. It includes emotional, psychological, and spiritual well-being. A balanced life that integrates professional success with personal happiness is where true fulfillment lies. Financial security is important, but it should never come at the expense of personal contentment. Practical steps to financial stability. To help you start on this journey toward financial peace, consider the following actionable steps. Develop a budget. Create a detailed budget that tracks your income and expenses. Regularly review your spending, find areas to reduce unnecessary costs, and make sure you're staying on track to meet your financial goals. Build an emergency fund. Set aside 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in an easily accessible account. This fund will provide a cushion during unexpected financial setbacks or emergencies, helping to maintain peace of mind. Cultivate financial discipline. Avoid impulsive purchases and develop a mindful approach to spending. Building wealth takes time and consistency, so be patient with your progress and committed to your financial habits. By following these steps and focusing on both financial education and personal fulfillment, you'll not only secure your financial future but also create a life that is both prosperous and deeply satisfying. Thank you for taking the time to engage with this audiobook, Unshakeable. As we wrap up, let's quickly summarize the key focus points that can truly impact your financial journey. Financial education. Understand the power of knowledge and money management to navigate economic unpredictability. Mindset over money. Cultivate a mindset that focuses on long-term goals, strategic risk-taking, and maintaining a clear financial plan. Smart investing principles. Learn the 4 core principles of investing. Avoid losses, seek asymmetric risk, reward, tax efficiency, and diversification. Emotional awareness. Recognize the psychological biases like overconfidence and greed that can influence your financial decisions. Discipline and patience. Build healthy financial habits, such as disciplined spending, saving, and staying committed to your goals. Recommendations. Create a financial plan. Develop a clear budget and track your income and expenses. It's the first step to financial clarity and growth. Diversify your investments. Spread your investments across different sectors, markets, and asset classes to reduce risks. Embrace long-term growth. Focus on consistent, incremental progress, avoiding the temptation of quick, high-risk gains. Cultivate emotional awareness. Be mindful of psychological biases and remain disciplined in your investment approach. Continuous learning. Financial education is a lifelong journey. Always seek new insights and remain adaptable to changes in the market and economy. Reflecting on the learning experience. This audiobook has provided insights into how financial education, discipline, and emotional awareness work together to create lasting wealth. The concepts covered, such as focusing on risk management, understanding the psychological factors in decision-making, and adopting a long-term mindset, are essential for achieving financial freedom. It's crucial to integrate these teachings into your daily financial practices. By combining knowledge with discipline, you can unlock the path to unshakable financial security and personal fulfillment. Thank you. We sincerely appreciate you for investing your time in this audiobook. Your commitment to learning is the first step toward achieving financial freedom. If you found value in the content, please like, subscribe, and share with others who can benefit from these teachings. Remember, the more they listen, the better they speak. And the more you listen, the better you'll become at managing your finances and speaking English. Stay engaged, stay disciplined, and keep striving for that unshakable future.